Hello beginner anglers. This is a tutorial on how to restring your fishing rod. You want to get your reel. You want to get your fishing line. And then you want to get your line and pull it out. But first thing you want to do, I know this is really confusing, but most people just like to put it on the reel before doing anything. But what I like to do is I like to put it through the rod first, because then it make it so that you don't have to do extra work. You want to get the end of the line. You want to work it through all the eyes of the rod. After you've gotten the line through all the eyes of the fishing pole, you want to get the end of the line after pushing it all the way through to where the spool should be. You want to get the line and double it over. Then after you've doubled it over, you want to put your finger through the doubled over line and twist it over about 6 times. There should be 2 loops after doing what you just did. Once you've done that, you want to put the end loop and this loop inside each other and then pull. Now you have a noose. What you want to do is you want to get the end noose and double it over into the line again, so that it almost makes it like a slip knot. And then from there, you want to get your reel and put it inside the reel. You want to pull it tight, and you want to cut the tag end. You want to fit the reel inside of the grooves of the fishing pole and tighten it. Then once the line starts reeling around the spool like it should, you should start reeling it in. But if it doesn't do that, then you want to double over the line again, like how I showed you previously. Another tip, you want to hold the line tight to make sure that the line stays tight to the spool. You'll know you'll have enough line in your rod if your spool looks like mine. Depending on what you're doing or what you're fishing for, you want to tie something on the end of the line. This is a jerkbait, for example. And depending on whether or not your fishing rod has this, there's usually a loop around the end right near the very beginning of the rod. Now, what you want to do is you want to get your hook, and you want to get your rod, and you want to get the hook in that little circle of the rod. But if you don't have that circle, most people think, oh, let's just put it in the cork kind of mesh material right here. You don't want to do that. That's going to slowly ruin your rod. What you want to do is you want to get the hook of the jerkbait. You don't want to put it in the eye, because then if you're reeling, it's going to get wrapped around the bait. You want to put it in this little crevice where it kind of pushes out the eye. Then after you're done doing that, you want to tighten your line. And that is how, from beginning to end, to spool up your fishing rod. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And think about subscribing. That would help a lot as well. I'll see you guys in the next one.